I'm not trying to oversell anything here, Yogs, but I just get the feeling that this is going to be the best podcast episode in the history of Western civilization.
Great, let's go. I'm ready.
Don't even have to comment.
You don't even have to comment. You're not going to, we're not going to have to spend too many words today, you and me, because we got a Hall of Famer with us today, everybody. A man with incredible perspective, a broadcaster who I think moves the needle more than anyone I've ever worked with personally or known. The great Bill Walton. Bill, thanks for being here. We appreciate the time.
I'm alive, and I'm with the Pac-12. I'm a Pac-12 alum, and I'm on the Pac-12 Network, and I'm with Ashley and Yogi. What more could I ask for in my life? Here we go.
Here we go. Let's do it. So, Bill, I know you as a big thinker and a seeker of knowledge. So can we start this thing off? Tell me one thing you've learned in the last 5 weeks.
I've learned how much I love my wife, and I learned how much I've known for a long time how much I value health, because my own individual health has changed everything in my life. This is the 21st time, Ashley, 21st time that I've had to start completely over because of my health. Although this is the first and only time that it's not my health, it's everybody else's health. So my life has been defined by these meteoric climbs all the way to the top, to the pinnacle, followed immediately by these catastrophic health crises, orthopedic collapses. And so I'm well skilled. But this is the first time of the 21 times of starting over that I'm the healthy one. And so I am just going full speed ahead. I am busier than ever. I'm working incredibly hard on lots of different projects here. And one of the things that we're doing is an initiative called Bike for Humanity, which is a grassroots campaign. Our website is bikeforhumanity.com, and we are promoting hope, health, community, and service. So one of the things we're doing is the realization that people have to eat and people need health care, that our program is free, and all the information is available on our fantastic website, bikeforhumanity.com. But we're raising awareness, consciousness, and resources for Feeding America, Father Joe's Villages. That's on the food side of it, of the equation. And then on the healthcare side, we are championing Champions for Health, and then get us ppe.org. Imagine, we're in the world of sports. We get to the game and there's no balls and there's no equipment and there's no whatever. We're in the world of technology and media. We get to the event and there's no microphones or there's no truck. That's what's happening with our champions of health. That's what's happening with our doctors, our healthcare workers, our social workers, our nurses, who are just racing selflessly to the hot spots around the world. And this COVID-19, this is the most serious and the most daunting challenge that I've ever faced in my life. And I've already faced death. I've already been through that. And so now, we were there when it was happening. We were all together in Las Vegas for the Pac-12 tournament. The word came down. Larry Scott, Larry Myers, David Coppett, all the people jumped in and said, okay, it's over. We got to get out of here. We got to get home. We got to self-quarantine. Lori and I, we have been doing all the things that the CDC requires, instructs us to do, and everything that we do with Bike for Humanity is in conjunction with the CDC. This is not a group bike ride. This is a solo event. This is where you go out on Saturday, 10 days from now, Saturday, April 25th, in the morning. You go out and you just do whatever you want to do. Take a walk, take a hike, ride your bike, the three things that we're allowed to do. If you can't get out, do something indoors. But in that time when we work on our health, which is a critical element of moving forward through this daunting task, then at the end of the day, you just reflect. You pause and reflect as to how many times somebody has come to your aid, to your assistance when you were in trouble. And nobody has had that experience more often than I have, because I'm alive because of other people. And so here I am today. I am spearheading and I'm driving Bike for Humanity. We are alive. We will get by. We will survive. We are Bike for Humanity.
Bill, that's really well said. And my family and I, Ashley and hers, have set aside to do that and join you in what you're doing. So bravo to that. With that being said, though, you said a word, hope. And we're in a time right now where people are going through what you've gone through. I'm going to quote you. You said that you went through all the stages. One, I'm going to die. I want to die. I'm in the worst stage of my life. Or, oh my God, I'm going to live, and this is what I'm stuck with. You said that when you went through your numerous surgeries from your body and the health issues you had. There's a lot of people now.
My spine collapsed. Yeah.
When your spine collapsed, exactly. There's a lot of people that are thinking things like that right now. Like, oh my God, the world's going to end. How do I find hope? So what would you say to some people that are feeling that way right now around coronavirus and COVID-19?
Yogi, it is natural when times are tough. And we are on a long and lonesome road right now, and the hard rain is following. This is going to be a lot tougher, a lot longer, and it's going to hurt a lot more than any of us want. So to be afraid, to be scared, to be anxious, that is normal. Expect that to happen. But understand that those are all things that we're feeling and that we're thinking. And when you wake up in the middle of the night, or you're just sitting there and just looking out and pondering, oh my gosh, how is this all going to play out? The courage, the confidence, and the bravery that is required in times like this, that comes from action. That comes from doing things. And that's how we got started on this bike for humanity. I've had so much experience in going through that. I know that when I do wake up in the middle of the night, don't just lie there and keep thinking about it. Get up and do something. Do something to help somebody else. Do something to help yourself. Read a book. Read a book. I read fiction books. I read about history. I read about biography. I read about people who have made incredible accomplishments. They've succeeded in a lot of things. But every one of these books that I read about these people who have become fabulous leaders in our community, they all started with nothing. And they all failed miserably so many different times, and it was so tough. And you learn over the course of your own experience. Listen to the music play. Listen to that storyline that these incredible artists and musicians and entertainers are delivering, that message of hope. Read Studs Terkel, Hope Dies Last. I will send you guys, when the show is over, I'll send you my book list, and you can publish it on your site there. And the sense that we are not alone. And that's one of the real challenges that we're faced with now, because with COVID-19, we are required to be alone. And we have to do that to get this virus under control. And we have no idea how it's going to play out. But the doctors and the scientists, the ones who have the experience with this, I mean, it's like with my spine. You think as you go through life, oh, yeah, I got this. I can figure this out. No, that's not the way this works. You have to have a coach. You have to have a leader. There's never been a great team, never been a great organization, company, or program, or player that didn't have a great coach. And the coaches here are scientists and doctors, and they've got a game plan. And if we don't follow that game plan, it's not going to happen. And then whenever you have group success, and while we are right now separate, because of technology, we're allowed to be together. And that's going to last forever. Stay connected to the community. Don't just sit there. Understand that the elements of group success are all about honor, sacrifice, and discipline. And what is honor? Honor is the moral choice to do the right thing at all times. We were all there together in Las Vegas, and our world was right there. We were ready to just deliver the greatest tournament in the history of the conference. And all of a sudden, bam, it's gone. Okay, so we got to do something else. So Larry Scott, Larry Myers, David Coppett, they make the right decision that everybody has to get home as quickly as possible, shelter in place, stay at home, and get to work on your own individual health, and we'll regroup later, and we'll get started up when it's possible to do that. Okay, so we're all doing that. And then the sacrifice, about how hard and tough and long this is going to be. Do you believe? And are you willing to put the lifetime in that it takes? It's going to take to get this job done. And then finally, the discipline. How we do anything is how we do everything. And so that's what we're working on right now. And lots of different programs going on out there. But to find the hope, find the culture, find the atmosphere that is positive, that is supportive, that is nurturing, that is encouraging, that is happy for you.